Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at two products from Amped Wireless. One is a wireless network bridge and the other a wireless USB adapter. I had to say that I really love Wi-Fi wireless products like this, wireless routers, wireless devices, because you can take them pretty much anywhere. They are not as fast as, for example, a Category 6 wired network, but still they do give you that freedom. And this particular product will add to that freedom. It will basically extend the range of your current wireless router. Like, for example, myself, I have the router in the basement. So when I go upstairs or outside of the house, well, sometimes it doesn't reach, like it's 1 or 2 bars away from getting a connection. And this will give you that. Now, I'll first open the box and have a look inside and then just go over the product. This particular product includes 5 wired ports, if you want to use wired ports as well, for connecting, they say audio video devices, but you could really connect anything into this. Lots of information here on the box, as well as pictures. I'll open it up here. I've already cut the seal. I tested this out. I couldn't wait. Inside, you've got just basically a very quick setup guide. The main product, you can see that it has this plastic coating on it, and an information sticker here says attach antennas and connect power adapter and plug into power outlet. If I take this off, you can see that there's one antenna, there's the other one, and this is the power adapter. I'll go ahead now and take off this protective plastic. Okay, let's see what else is in here. We've got an RJ45 cable, a stand, you can orientate it horizontally or vertically, and 2 antennas, and they simply get screwed on here on that side and one on the other side. And then you can swing them up and rotate them, position them as you wish. They also include a power adapter. They also include a documentation CD, but this CD is not required for setup. Now, this is quite a nice looking bridge. It's small, tiny, so it's not going to take up too much space. Also, it has this kind of piano gloss finish. I can't say I like that too much because it will pick up dust and fingerprints pretty easily, but you can see it does have quite a nice overall appearance to it. Some status LEDs here at the top. Again, you've got the antennas at the back. You've got the wired connections here, 5 of those. This is where the power adapter gets connected. The WPS button and the reset button. And at the bottom are 4 feet, and note all of the ventilation. And there's more ventilation here at the top on either side. Now, all you really need to set up this bridge is a computer system with a web browser. You just enter a specific web address. I'll get to that in just a second. First, you will need to choose a setup location, not too far away from the main home router, but far enough so it will extend that range. Then connect the bridge into the outlet using the included power adapter. Open your web browser and enter in the address bar http://setup.ampedwireless.com. Hit enter. And now you're into the Smart Setup Wizard. There's 3 simple steps. First, I'll hit start, then scan. This will find your home wired network. In this case, it's the first one for me. I'll select it and then go next. It will then ask for the home security key. Now, this is the key that's on your home Wi-Fi router. So enter that and then go next. Here it's asking about the extended wireless network ID, the SSID for the bridge. I'm going to leave it as the default. amped_AV, but you can change it if you want to. Also, they're asking for a security key for the bridge, and I'd recommend changing this password, but for this review, I'll just leave it as it is. Then go next. Then just wait for the bridge to reboot, and when it reboots, it will tell you if everything goes okay. Congratulations, the AV Net Connect is now successfully connected to your home wireless router. Now you have lots of other settings. I won't go through these in detail, but just go over them very briefly. Within the wireless settings, you can go into Home Network. You can change a slew of different settings in here. Within the Extended Audio Video Network, same. You've got security. You've got the Wi-Fi protected setup, advanced settings, smart features, access schedule, quite nice, user access, as well as wireless coverage, IP settings, and management, which has a slew of other settings and information in there. Upgrade the firmware, save and reload the settings, and finally password. And connecting whatever device to the bridge is as simple as doing a scan on the device, whether it be a laptop, a TV, a media player, whatever it is that needs to be connected to the bridge, just scan for the network. It should appear as amped_AV or whatever name that you actually assign to it, then proceed to click on it and connect to it. It will then ask you for the key, and remember the key that you actually entered in the setup. Enter that and then say OK. Now this next product is basically a very high power wireless and USB adapter. It's fairly large, but it will give you coverage up to 1 to 4 times the range of what you'd normally get, from a standard adapter, which would be inside of like a notebook or a netbook or any device, or some of those smaller USB wireless and adapters. Also, this is weatherproof, so you can actually have this outside, and you can see lots of information on the box, as well as pictures as well, and features and specifications. Now you can see here there's a diagram here on the back. This will kind of give you a better idea what it's all about. For example, maybe you're out in your sailboat here on your laptop, and well, there's a wireless signal coming from somewhere on the land. Direct this at that signal and you can probably get it. This diagram will show you the high power directional antenna, the high power amplifier, and the weatherproof outdoor enclosure. And by the way, this product not only works with PCs, but Macs as well. Should connect to pretty much any brand of wireless B, G, and 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi networks. There's a couple of security seals, one at the top and one at the bottom, so you know the product was not opened. Let me take it out now and see what's inside. Here we have the high power wireless and USB adapter. I'll have a closer look at that in just a second. Also, mounting hardware, and a very long USB cable, and they also include, which I already took out, a very easy to follow setup guide. Now you can either mount this directly on the wall, there's a couple of holes back here to mount the adapter right on the wall, or you can just mount this to the wall and then slide this in and out of it like so, or you can just use this as a stand and not mount it to a wall at all. Now there's a little compartment here at the bottom. You need to just open it up and then connect the provided USB cable. And once you've done that, you can simply snap the cover back on. Now connect both of the USB connections into the device, like for example, a notebook. But if the notebook does not have two USB connections, just connect the primary one. Once connected, the computer system will recognize the adapter and you can set it up like you would any other wireless adapter. With TV on its way out, more and more people are trying to find wireless and wired ways of connecting online, whether it be, browsing the web, movies, TV, news, whatever. They're trying to find devices like network bridges, as well as USB adapters, media players, and other things, alternatives to traditional TV. And I have to say that I don't watch traditional TV much anymore. So these types of products, well, they work extremely well because you can connect them literally to almost anything. Now in my tests, the bridge gave me an extra 1 or 2 bars beyond what my home Wi-Fi router could give me. And that high power wireless and USB adapter is just insane. You can go literally 4 or 5 houses away from your particular house with this thing. Probably even further than that. You could have it on your boat, maybe you're in the middle of the lake. It's something that you can use indoors and outdoors. It's rugged and it does work extremely well. Both of these products are kick-ass. Until next time, take care.